Hello guys and welcome to another day with Zamalata. My name is Serge and in today's video I'm buying myself two Suzuki King Quad 700 cc's, and I got them from my buddy Steve. We became friends by meeting each other on Facebook. He's basically a pro when it comes to anything motorcycle ATV related. He knows everything about the engines and is teaching me a little bit in this video about some stuff, how to basically work on them. But because he's a buddy of mine, he gave me a really good deal, and I picked these things up for 6,000 for both of them. Anyways, guys, I know it's about time for me to actually get into a little bit more of fun type of toys when it comes to like ATVs, motorcycles, jet ski, stuff like that, because I've been working for so long, like for like so many years, and I've been like really holding off on getting me some toys, and now it came time for me to actually get some. But these ATVs normally cost like super expensive, and these are 2005 and 2006 model, and still they each would be worth 6,000 a piece, like easy, to be sold. But since he's a friend of mine, he gave me like a really good deal. But here's the catch: one of the ATVs that is running, like I have to adjust the valves on it, and he actually gave me a whole set for me to adjust the valves. The other ATV, it was flooded by another friend of his when they took it off roading, and that particular ATV needs to be rebuilt. So I will need to get additional parts, probably like $200-300 worth of parts. I believe we're gonna need like a crank for it, and a rod, and perhaps like something else. Both of these ATVs, they're very fast. They could do like well over 85 miles an hour, and they ride butter smooth. As you could see me passing on these like type of like rough terrain a little bit. It's just buttery smooth, guys. It's just like so amazing to ride. It's like so fun, guys. The experience that you get with it, like, it's very thrilling. It's like when you're trying to go like fast in your car, but you really can't. But with this one, you really feel the power. You feel like everything when you're actually riding it. So you get like a full exhilaration, like from actually riding. Like, it's really amazing. I used to think like, what's the big deal? A bunch of my buddies, they had ATVs, and they're like, hey, Serge, buy yourself one. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be like holding off because I'm trying to always work on my business and stuff like that. But I think that this year, I should have a little bit of fun. But that being said, guys, I'm still learning about them, and I think it's going to be a pretty good opportunity for me to actually learn a little bit more about how these motors work by actually fixing one myself. And Steve, he said he's actually going to help me with that, so you'll probably see him in a future video as well.
And first click, he just went with no headlights. Second click and third click turns all the lights on. I just do one click like that, and then you got to turn that to run. See, you hear it cut the fuel pump on. And then you hit start. And then this is reverse. Reverse.
Do you have to press anything in the floor to reverse it? Just do that.
Yeah. And then, oh, you got. Let's see here. You have to take that off. Okay. Oh, I had it in gear, sorry.
What kind of fuel does it take?
93.
93? Okay.
Here's the valves. Here's the valve cups.
Okay.
And here is those spacers.
Well,
That
now
I
I
just
get
gave
it.
you a kit.
So this kind of like those little like tappers and like
So
a piston type
all
of
you
engine.
do is put it down in there. Or actually you set it on top.
So these are not self-adjusting. You have to adjust these.
You have to put these.
How do you know the proper adjustment?
Huh?
How do you know the proper like?
You measure it.
Yeah, we measure it.
So this is the valve cup. These are fine though. But you got to put them in that one.
And the one that
Yes.
still, yeah.
And that's it. See what I mean?
Does anything fall out on it if you flip it around?
No, that's that valve cup inside. So these are the valves right here.
Awesome.
And that's on the top. and those valve cups are in there. So you need to make sure they're all in the center. That's what you hear moving. Because it was sitting upside down like that.
So
So probably set it like this so it
do
don't
you need
mess
to
up.
be pushing them down? Or
No,
this
that's
is
on
normal?
springs right now.
Okay.
You can't push those down right now.
So this actually would be like that as you're installing it, right?
Yes. And the other part of the motor is right here. So basically, Steve just showed me how to adjust the valves on the four-wheeler, because this one that I'm actually driving, it's making like these tappy type of sounds, and that's just because it needs a valve adjustment. But technically, nothing's bad's gonna happen if I keep driving like that, but it's better to just go ahead and do the valve adjustment. It's going to run a lot smoother and things of that nature. But guys, I will definitely make a video about it and just share with you guys, you know, what it takes to actually do that. And perhaps I learned something as well, and we could all learn from each other. So if you guys will have any pointers for me, feel free to point them out. Maybe about the ownership and other things that you run into, because I'm sure, as with any used machine, there's going to be issues, and I'm definitely gonna have to face them. One of the things I like about like buying something used is because you're not going to be afraid of like actually like working on it, because it is used, it already has depreciated like so much, so the upkeep on it basically still needs to be done like with any type of vehicle, but you could work on it yourself, you could learn from it and save money at the same time. So my next purchase, I'm going to be getting a jet ski from Steve as well. There's kind of like a fixer-upper type of jet ski. It is a 900cc one for like 3 people, and that particular jet ski I could get for like 1,500 bucks. It does need a little bit of work, but they go like also like very smooth on lakes and of that nature, and I get a trailer with that as well. So I actually think 1,500 bucks is a good deal for it. So I'm gonna be picking that up pretty soon, and when I do, I'm gonna make a video about it as well. So that is a Kawasaki, I think like a GTX or something, 900. But forgive me if I don't know correctly, because I've only seen it like one time, and I'm not really good with memorizing like every single toy I get, you know. So another purchase that I'm gonna be making is another ATV, which is just a Sportsman 100cc. It is a Polaris Sportsman 100. So that's a pretty good ATV for anybody that's like a beginner and they're starting out, and they're fairly inexpensive to try to get. You could get like one from anywhere from $400 to $700, depending on the condition. So I'm also getting a fixer-upper for like 400 bucks that I need to basically fix myself, and basically go from there. That particular ATV I'm getting because it's for my kids. Because they got the electric type of four-wheelers, and I really don't want them to hurt themselves by riding these 700s. It's pretty much for me and my wife, or for me and any friend that decides to come over and join me on ATV adventures. I do have pretty much 5 acres of woods next to me, and I could basically go riding on all the trails down there, like in the woods. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
В общем, вся семья-то, да? Доченька. А кто качает? А вон папочка едет. Она тоже говорит, катайте меня, да? Папа, скажи, меня покатай. Ой, доченька, не упади.
Нельзя ее катать. Если она круглая, если она
Ага. Девочка. Coisa boa.
Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit a like on this video.